Augury is founded on the belief that birds, as creatures of the sky, can provide insights into the will of the gods, as well as predict the future. But augury is more about making informed deductions based on observations of the natural world than it is about fortune-telling or supernatural forces. Augurs observe and record the direction of flight, the types of birds, the sounds they make, and whether they fly in groups or alone. Weather conditions are also taken into account. The augurs employ their observational skills to understand signs or omens. When the practitioner or augur reads the signs, it is referred to as taking the auspices. With patience, study, and introspection, anyone can learn to be an augur. The book is fully illustrated, including diagrams and journal templates that the reader can use to develop their own practice. It is ostensibly written in 414 AD by Philippa, Agrippa, and Treya Manak, who are characters from my 3-volume historical fantasy novel, Antir Galosek, The Mighty Land. During their adventures, they became interested in augury, as did I. That led to the manifestation of Praefectus Auguris Acul of Lugdunum and his text, which then inspired further study from the characters and from myself. Augury Today is a guidebook on practical ornithomancy. It might be considered a supplement to the trilogy, but it also stands on its own. From the preface. After watching the birds together for the past 10 years, we wanted to share our thoughts with anyone who might be interested in ornithomancy. There are very few historical sources for augury available to us, so we relied mostly upon Master Akul's codex, as well as our own documented experiences. Under each topic, we have provided the pertinent texts from Master Akul, after which we have added our own thoughts when we've had them. We are not experts, just dedicated scholar practitioners. Our approach is eclectic, informal, and personalized. We respect and admire the Roman practices, and it is an honor to witness a traditional Roman augur in action. But the story of augury didn't begin with Rome, nor will it end there. The history of bird divination is the history of humanity, encompassing thousands of years of widely diverse cultural practices, observations, and rituals. We both have a deep appreciation for the art and science of ornithomancy, and we hope that this book will inspire the same in others. Treya Manak and Philippa Agrippa, Trevenna, 414 AD. Akul is not an actual historical figure. He is an expert of my own invention. When I decided to explore augury through these characters, I discovered that there wasn't much to go on. There are ancient historical references, but they are more philosophical than practical. There are some modern writings, but they tend to be focused on the psychological aspects of the practice. I wanted to know how it actually worked, so I tried it myself, and after a couple of years, I came up with this practical guidebook on interpreting the movements of birds. Augury is a matter of interpretation, after all. It involves viewing the scene, considering the context and the factors, and drawing a conclusion of some kind. I've had experience with divination tools such as the Tarot and the Norse Runes, and they are also all about interpretation. As interesting as those tools are, they involve human artifice, whereas true augury is based only on nature. For me, this unique aspect of ornithomancy sets it apart from the other divination techniques. The chronological ambiguity of the title Augury Today, A New Interpretation is meant to reflect upon the fact that the basic needs, concerns, and questions of humanity haven't changed much in the thousands of years that people have been wondering what it all means and what to do next. With patience, study, and introspection, anyone can learn to be an augur. The history of bird divination is the history of humanity, encompassing thousands of years of widely diverse cultural practices, observations, and rituals. It is our birthright to cultivate these ancient and profound techniques of connecting with the natural world. The book is replete with historical and mythological references as well as practical techniques. It is fully illustrated, including diagrams and journal templates that the reader can use to develop their own practice, as well as excerpts and examples from the Antirkalosek series.